Hello and welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where today we're going to be choosing 4 more commanders from the upcoming March of the Machine Magic set. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Hey, my name's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Yargle and Multani. So basically, I'm not even going to be trying to win with this deck. I'm just trying to one-punch someone to death, and I'll consider that a win.
Hey, I'm Matt. I'm going to be playing Thalia and the Gitrog monster today, or Thalirog as their power couple name is. I'm going to be trying to do a whole bunch of different things, and hopefully they work together in some capacity.
Hi, my name's Brent. I'm going to be playing Omnath, Locus of All today. Going to be doing unlimited mana things, hopefully, storing mana, doing things on other people's turns, and hopefully winning.
Howdy everybody, I'm Nate. I'm playing Slimefoot and Squee today, and my plan is to never die and stay alive longer than the rest of them. Squee will live eternal.
Let's go ahead and roll off. I get a 10.
7.
8.
5.
Right on. I'll go first.
I accept not going last.
Oh god.
Yeah, this hand's like sick as hell. I'll keep it.
I feel like I'm fighting God. Sure.
I will keep it, I suppose.
I'll try it.
I will draw a card. I'm going to play a forest. I will play an elvish mystic. I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn. Wood of Hills, I'm going to fetch. I will get an Indatha Triome. Taps for all 3 colors of mana that I care about. And I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Spars headquarters tapped. Pass the turn.
Forest for turn. Tap the forest for a Birds of Paradise. Pass turn.
I'm going to untap. Draw my card. I'll play a swamp. Pay 2 for a Farseek. I'm going to go find a forest card. Or no, it's the opposite. I'm going to find not a forest. Yeah, I'm done after that.
I am going to hurt myself with this Overgrown Tomb. 2 mana. I'm going to spend it on a Green Sun Zenith. X is 1. So I can do the Birds of Paradise thing myself.
Bird is the word.
I've successfully located my Birds of Paradise, and I'll pass the turn.
I will shock a breeding pool for turn to play this Arcane Signet. Pass the turn.
Since you wanted to copy me, I'm going to copy you. I'm going to shock in this Overgrown Tomb.
Wow.
2. Nature's Lore. Let's go find a forest card. It's gonna be a Stomping Ground. I'm gonna shock in this Stomping Ground.
He's got a Dockside in his deck.
I'd be more surprised if he didn't have a Dockside in his deck, honestly.
To continue the trend of copying people, because I am unoriginal, I'm going to Farseek for a Proving Ground to go with my Stomping Ground. And I will pass the turn.
I'll untap my lands and my creature. I'll draw a card. I'll play a forest. I'll play the Mana Crypt. And I'll attempt to cast a big ol' Yargle.
I got nothing for that.
There he is.
Yargle's the boy.
It's beautiful. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. It's an interesting card. I'm going to play a Godless Shrine and hurt myself some more, because that's what we're doing today. And I will cast the Thalirog. First strike, Death Touch 4/4. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter tapped. And when it attacks, I must sacrifice a creature or land and then draw a card. Speaking of second land for turn, here's a Polluted Delta. I'll pass the turn.
Howl of Fountain will enter tapped because I don't have another choice, and I will pass the turn.
2, 3. I'll play a Slimefoot and Squee. When he enters a battlefield or attacks, I make a sapling. They are sad because they enter tapped, and I will pass.
Upkeep, roll for my Mana Crypt. Looking for highest. Take 3 damage. And I'll draw my card. Play a swamp and see if anybody's gonna stop me from killing someone. I'll pay 2, I'll have 1 floating for Commander's Plate, and then I will use the 1 floating and 2 more to equip the Commander's Plate to Yargle. It'll give him +3/+3 and protection from each color that is not in his color identity.
I'll hit him with an Assassin's Trophy.
Okay.
I want Yargle and Multani in my wall.
Alright, so in response to equip, he does not get equipped before he gets protection. And do I get something from that or no?
Yeah,
you get a basic land onto the battlefield.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna grab another swamp.
End of your turn, I'm going to fetch.
Oh, I've missed the power play. I could have paid 5 to equip it to Elvish Mystic afterwards. I'm done though.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Combat. We're gonna swing at Jason for 4.
Neat.
Trigger, I'm going to sacrifice the scrubland I just grabbed and draw a card. Second main, 1 white, white, white. It's all playing the dirt. Ravages of War, destroy all lands.
I'm out.
You have an arcane signet,
Okay, I'll still got a crypt, I guess.
an Elvis Mystic. That's it, pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. Tapped, fletchline, pass turn.
On my upkeep, I'm gonna Worldly Tutor. Grabbing an Ignoble Hierarch. Drawing the Ignoble Hierarch for turn. Go to combat. Jason, I'm gonna hit you with Slimefoot and Squee, making another sapling.
I'll take 3. On my turn, I don't have anything to untap. I'm just gonna roll for Mana Crypt. I will take 3 more damage. Play Swamp. I will tap my Elvish Mystic to play a Boreal Druid. And that's it.
I'm going to play Mana Crypt. 1, 2, 3, Scoot Swarm. Whenever a land enters under my control, I make a 1/1 green insect, or if I have 6 or more lands, I create another Scoot Swarm instead.
That's a ways away.
Yeah, it's some distance in the future. I think I will pass the turn then.
Play this. Tapped Mana Confluence. I'll fetch for a Triome. Fetch a Ketria Triome. Pass the turn.
Tap the Birds of Paradise for an Ignoble Hierarch. I will go to combat. Jason, I'm gonna swing a 4/4 at you because Exalted.
All right, man. Sure.
And I will make another tapped Sapperling and pass turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take my Mana Crypt attack. I'll take 3. I'll play a Forest. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the plate to Elvish Mystic because that is my best creature right now. I'll pass.
I will roll. Evens will deal me a lightning bolt's worth of damage. I've taken it. This is the price of power. 1, 2. I'm going to Demonic Tutor. It's going to be a land. Windswept Teeth. Trigger. I'll make a bug. I'm going to go fetch. Savannah. I'm going to use my floating 1 to play Skrelv's Hive. Beginning of my upkeep. I lose a life and create a 1/1 Phyrexian Might with this creature as Toxic 1 and can't block. And as long as the opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures I control with Toxic have lifelink. I wouldn't worry so much about that. I will swing the Thalia your way. Trigger. Second insect. Draw a card.
I have a dead Sapperling.
Pass turn.
I'll draw. I'll play this. Proving Grounds for turn and pass the turn.
Tap 2 for a Bloom Thunder tapped. Return the favor. Matt, I'm gonna swing a 4/4 at you,
I will block with my insect.
making a tapped Sapperling. A Tapperling.
If you appreciate the content that we're creating and you'd like to support us here at the dungeon, the #1 way to do so is to sign up to become a member over on our Patreon page. Some of the patron benefits include access to our full deck lists, voting privileges for polls held over on our Patreon, and shoutouts at the end of every video to let everyone know how awesome you are. If money's tight and becoming a patron isn't the best option for you right now, we totally get it. Simply liking our videos or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and commenting down below all help as well, and are totally free. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the game.
Untap. I'm gonna roll for Crypt. I'm gonna play a Prismatic Vista.
Enter's tapped.
Yes.
Welcome to my
Loving
life.
it. Loving it. Let's pay 4 mana for the greater good, which is very good with Yargle, who I currently do not have. I'll pass.
The beginning of my upkeep, I will lose a life and make a might. I will also roll for Crypt. Evens will deal me some more damage. Taking damage. Combat. Let's send out them Sapperlings. I will eat the might.
Throw a Sapperling in front of it.
A sad Perling. I'll draw a card. Brent, I'm sorry. Cataclysm.
Destroy all lands.
Fierce Guardianship.
Thank God.
I drew that the turn after you ravaged and I had the 3 mana. I was so pissed.
Land for turn is Snow-Covered Forest. There's an insect.
Ravages of
Second
War.
land for turn is Flooded Strand. Make another insect. I'm gonna fetch. Make another insect. Kataki, War's Wage. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep, sack it unless you pay 1.
Bro, just when I'm about to finally do something, I can't even...
You did something. You stopped me from winning the game. I'll pass.
Arcane Signet will pay for itself, I guess. I will play an Arid Mesa tapped for turn. Pass turn.
1, 2. Tap Bloom Tender for 3 for a tapped Seedborn Muse.
Gross.
Go to combat. I'll swing a 4/4 at you, making a Tapperling.
I will block with 1 insect.
All right. I will pass the turn.
End of your turn, I will sacrifice Elvish Mystic to the Greater Good. Draw 4 cards and discard 3. I'm going to discard Greater Hoof Behemoth.
Huh.
He's been chilling in my hand for the whole game.
Good. Better than in play.
Loxodon Warhammer and Hunter's Insight.
When you untap, I will untap.
For my upkeep, I will pay 2 with Mana Crypt, 1 to pay for Mana Crypt, 1 to pay for Commander's Plate. Then I will take my obligatory damage from Mana Crypt. Yep.
You called it.
We're going to play Forest, pay 2 for a Nature's Lore, to search for a forest card and put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Same time, I'm also going to pop Prismatic Vista to grab a Swamp. Yet another Mana Dork. I'm done after that.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to pay a white to keep my Mana Crypt around, and then I'll create a second artifact, paying a life from my might. It's probably not long for this world.
That might be, right?
And then roll for Crypt, evens his damage. Land for turn is Gaia's Cradle. Trigger. I'll make an insect. This would be a lot more impressive if I had anything to cast with it. Combat, let's get rid of a Saproling. I will draw a card from the Might Dying. Pass.
I will untap. Arcane Signet will pay for itself.
Oh, he should have come into play tapped. My bad.
Fetch for Triumph. And then I will pass the turn.
Add 3. I'll leave a black floating. Tap the Birds of Paradise. Or an Eternal Witness. Grab this Worldly Tutor back. I'm playing a dangerous game here. I'm gonna go ahead and Worldly Tutor. I'm gonna grab a Hermit Druid. I'll go to combat. Swing 4 your way again, man. On swing, I'll make a Tapperling.
3 insects and Scoot Swarm.
Chew through the gang.
They're all dead.
I will choose to put Slimefoot in my graveyard.
I will untap.
I will also untap.
I'll tap Burial Druid to keep Mana Crypt around. I'm going to let Commander's Plate go away. I'm going to pay 8 mana, because that's how many I need to cast Yargle.
Yargle enters tap.
Yeah, cool. I'm done.
Go to my turn. Upkeep. I will lose a life. Create a might. I'll pay 1 to keep my Mana Crypt around. And then I'll roll for the Mana Crypt. Evens his damage. Dodged. Draw for turn. That is a card I like. I'm going to tap Gaia's Cradle for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use it to cast Conduit of Worlds. I can play lands from my graveyard. Tap. Choose target non-land permanent in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Land 1 for turn is Scrubland. Land 2 for turn is Windswept Heath. I'm going to fetch. It's Bayou. Look at Bayou. I'm going to cast Phyrexian Reclamation. I can pay 2 and 2 life to return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Pass turn.
I will untap. Arcane Signet will pay for itself. I play tapped Marsh Flats for turn. Now that I'm finally at 4 mana, Calling Ritual.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Hold up, I am actually going to respond by activating Phyrexian Reclamation to get Scoot Swarm back.
6 for me.
3 for me.
6.
6 black for a tapped Ramos. 7 green for a tapped Nyx Blue.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw this Hermit Druid that we all know is up here. Pass the turn.
I will untap 2 mana. We're going to put Canopy Cover on Yargle and Multani. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Enchanted creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Combat. We will, we're going to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming at Brent for 18. We'll put down an Elves of Deep Shadow. Go ahead.
Tap upkeep, nothing happens. 1, 2, 3. It's Scoot Swarm. I got it back.
Good for you, man.
Thank you. Land 1 for turn is going to be Polluted Delta. I'll make an insect.
You make a Scoot.
You have 6 now.
Oh snap.
Oh no.
Oh sh. I'm going to fetch. I'll make 2 more Scoots with this snow-covered swamp. Second land for turn, Polluted Delta. I'm going to make 4 more Scoots. I'm going to sack it, go find another swamp, make 8 more Scoots. Well, now that I have this army of Scoots, 1, 2, 3, a million. Grave Pact. Whenever a creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each other player sacrifices a creature. We're going to make the play of the game right now. I am going to Abrupt Decay one of my Scoots.
We each have to sack a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sack Elves of Deep Shadow.
I'll sack the Eternal Witness.
I guess Ramos.
Go to combat. I'm gonna attack you because you got the most. I'll sack a Scoot. Trigger Grave Pack.
I'm gonna sack Yargle to Greater Good.
Sure.
So I'll draw 18, discard 3.
I'll take the 4 because it's on swing, so I don't have a blocker for it anymore.
Okay. I will draw the card off of it. It's not super useful, but it's fine. I'll pass the turn.
Let's get rid of Birds of Paradise, a Swamp, and a Verdant Catacombs.
I guess I could.
Cast your commander.
Not like it matters, but yeah.
Well, enter tapped because the Thalia, right?
Yep.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Holy sh! My first land I've seen since everything was blown up. Prismatic Vista tapped. Go ahead.
Okay, untap, draw. I will
great.
play a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
Hey, we all have 4. Sick.
Yeah.
It's tapped.
Should have kept that Swamp. What an idiot. I'm going to play a Jeweled Lotus. I'm going to pay 1 black for a Dark Ritual. Make 3 black. I'm going to use 2 of that black for a Demonic Tutor. I am going to grab Toxic Deluge. I guess I don't have to tell you, but after I get it, I'm going to cast it.
Sure.
So I have the 1 black floating. I'm going to tap 2 forests to finish it off. Pay 4 life. 4 to everything, or 4 neg1/neg1s.
And we all sacrifice. Oh.
Yeah.
We're just going to follow that up with a Talisman of Resilience, and I'm going to discard down. We're going to discard Overgrown Tomb, Hunter's Prowess, Cabal Coffers, Fight Rigging. Pass.
6. Polyrog's back. I'm going to play a couple lands from my graveyard. These 2. I'm going to take some damage because of it. How much does Yargle cost?
He's at 10 now.
How much mana do you have?
10.
With the Jeweled Lotus?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to Reclamation Sage your Jeweled Lotus.
I'm going to pop it for 3 green,
Sure.
but I can only spend on Yargle.
I think that's all I got.
One step I will fetch.
Hat, you might pull through. We're all going to kill ourselves.
Yeah, I guess.
Untap. Pivot.
Yeah, we'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue.
I will also give you a clue.
3 clues, and I'm going to choose 2 treasures for myself. How fast?
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to lose 1. I'm going to sack this Prismatic Vista to grab a mountain. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Cool.
I got 1 land.
I'll untap these lands, draw a card. Okay. I'll just pass. Really interesting.
Very interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw. Combat. I'm going to attack you for 4.
Dude. Okay.
Sack Rock Sage, trigger Great Pact.
I have no
I will
creatures to
draw a
sack.
card. I'm going to spend 3 mana to channel Takenuma, which mills me for 3, and then I can return a creature or a Planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand. Milling Liliana Dreadhorde General, Ramanop Excavator, and Entomb. Well, I was going to get Scoot Swarm, but I think I will get Liliana Dreadhorde General. I'm going to tap all these. I'm going to play Liliana Dreadhorde General. I'm going to plus it and make a 2/2 zombie. I am then going to play a couple lands. Let's say Indatha Triome, Takenuma. I believe we will pass.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if this gets me anything. Genesis Ultimatum. I will look at the top 5 and put any number of permanent cards from them onto the battlefield and the rest into my hand. That one.
Still doing better than Nate right now. I'm just saying.
Because that wasn't my land for turn. I'll play this as my land for turn. Pass the turn.
Hey.
Play a swamp for turn. I'll pass the turn. Slimefoot's just chilling in the graveyard with his homies.
At the end of your turn, I will post-sage you the tree-looking thing.
I will go find a non-basic land with a basic land type, or a basic land, one of those. How about this Temple Garden?
Then I'll go to my turn. I'm going to untap and draw. I will play a swamp. Pass my turn.
I'll draw for turn. 8 your way. I mean 4 your way. You're at 8 right now.
Yeah.
Trigger. I will sack Zombo. Trigger Lily. Draw 2 cards. Second name. I'm going to make Zombo again. Zombo the Magnificent. Defies death. Grist the Hunger Tide. Grist does a whole lot of things, include +1, make a 1/1 green and black insect. And mill a card. If it's an insect, I do it again. It's Life and Loam instead. Land 1 for turn is Misty Rainforest. Land 2 for turn is Strip Mine. I'm going to play Sylvan Library and Deathrite Shaman. That's all the actions I'm going to be taking right now.
I'm going to attempt the Worldly Tutor against that.
Sure.
Put Bloom Tender on top. We'll untap. Draw Bloom Tender for turn. Demonic Tutor.
I will Op Agent. So I'm going to pay that for Op Agent. Comes in tapped. She.
It.
I'm going to grab Ruinous Ultimatum. Here's your deck to shuffle, sir.
Oh yeah, you also get to see my hand.
Cool. There's a Bloom Tender.
Damn.
There you go.
Never would have seen that coming.
We're gonna deck all 3 clues. Draw 3 cards.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Pass.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna strip mine Yavimaya because I can.
Yeah. Go to my turn. I'll draw a card. I will attempt to cast this.
I can't do anything about that.
Okay. Ruinous Ultimatum reads, destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control. So you're good, Nat.
I will draw 4 cards from Lily when my 4 creatures die, and Grave Pact will trigger 4 times.
Squee is eternal, okay? Y'all can blow up this board as many times as you want. I am currently safe 6 feet underground.
Go to my turn. Cast Reanimate, targeting an Exclude Ancient.
Oof.
I'll lose 7.
We'll Fluster Storm it.
I will Veil of Sun.
Could have just paid, but yeah.
Fair. I can draw the card this way though. Alright, I'm at 4.
You now have unlimited mana.
I have a bit, yeah. 3 green, Eternal Witness.
Oh, what did you get?
Ravages of War.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I figured you might like that. I'm gonna go Ravages of War, and I'm gonna float all my mana, 33 mana of various type.
The lands are gone.
That on the stack, I'm gonna Besage You, your Talisman. So,
Alright, cool.
Thalia. Land 1 is Command Tower, land 2 is Forest. Best one.
I completed Sorcery Speed.
Alright.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to discard Grim
I'm
Tutor.
bowing out of this one.
Draw phase, I'm gonna dredge 3 to get life from them back. These 3 will go away. 3! Oh, I guess Unix Bloom goes away too.
Yep.
So I guess 2
Yes.
life from them. Lands! Damage.
Oh,
Sack.
okay. I'll take 4.
Okay.
I'm dead. Good job.
So Matt is able to utilize Thalia and the Gitrog monster, as well as some well-placed mass land destruction to outpace the rest of the table. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next time.